welcome to my studio. It's Moana here and we are in Somerset. I'm still organising my studio space, so slightly in disarray, piles here, piles there, piles everywhere, but hey, it's what it is. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to wear my finished moon jacket today for our catch up and our chat. Here it is. I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. It's really comfortable to wear, and yeah, it's the first piece of clothing that I've really made that I've actually liked, so that's a bonus. As you can see, it's quite spacious, so there's lots of nice movement, lots of wafting around. I can do wafting in my moon jacket and lots of moving about. And I did some really fun photos. I had an idea, I really wanted to have a go at trying to do some, what would you call, light photography. So you set your camera on a really slow shutter speed and then you use a torch to create shapes and stuff. So that's one of the photos there in the background. It was great fun. I'll include those photos after the catch up. Yeah, so here is my jacket. It took me quite a while to make it. It started on the 28th of October, I think, when I decided I was going to do it. Then I decided, rather than doing the moons on a one piece of fabric, I really wanted to make into something that I could wear. So then that meant I needed to find the fabric, wash the fabric, prep it, cut out all my moons, and I worked progressively on it, on and off, over the last few months. And it's a cotton base fabric, and then I've used some satin and silk for the moons. I like the colours. Yeah, so this is my moon jacket, wafting. And I learnt how to do lots of different stitches, but one of them is the herringbone stitch, which I'll do a close-up probably to show what that looks like, to do the hem and everything. Yeah, so that's the moon jacket. It's finished. I think I need to take it off on an adventure. It needs to go out somewhere. I'm not sure where I'm going to go yet, but watch this space for the moon jacket outing. Is the magic animals have arrived. The postcards. I'm really pleased with how they've turned out. So this time around I've had them printed on a slightly textured card, so it makes it look like it's on watercolour paper. And on the back it says, "Seeking contentment, start small and begin by appreciating the little things." And that's the red panda of contentment. So I'll be starting to write these and send them out to my friends and family. And if you've already ordered some, thank you so much. They'll be on their way to you. If you'd like to order some, let me know and we can sort that out, get those out to you. Lovely. So they're the pandas. They've come, really pleased with those. So that's good. And then the theme. So the theme for January is water. And I've been on a couple of water related activities. So I went swimming earlier today and that was lovely. It's my first practice swimming. So I've joined a swimming improvers class, and I knew that I really needed to be doing a practice swim before each lesson that I have. So I went for one today and that was great. The pool was nice and quiet, not too busy. Not sure how many lengths I swam, but I did quite a lot of practicing my breathing and technique and trying to get my arms right for my front crawl. So that was really satisfying. And last week, so after my lesson last Thursday, I thought, do you know, I'm going to pop and visit the Cheddar Reservoir. And that was really lovely, just the spur of the momentness of going, because I knew it was fairly close to where I was swimming. And it was a beautiful day, so managed to capture the reservoir with some beautiful, beautiful sparkly reflections on the water. Yeah, it was quite magical. And I've also been to one of the other reservoirs. There's quite a few reservoirs around here. I'm not sure if you know where your nearest reservoir is and if you visited it and what it's like, what was there. There's there's a couple around here. I popped along to see one of the other ones on a general, just out moodling around. And the thing that really caught my eye on that visit was the reflections. Because the Cheddar Reservoir, there's nothing really there to reflect into it. But because the other water adventure I went on, it was quite, it was a stream and there were trees kind of reflecting on it, so you got loads of nice reflections. So that was really nice and a very different feel to the open expansiveness of the Cheddar Reservoir. It made me start to think about all the different ways that we engage with water. So the swimming, I was in the water, and then being alongside it, looking at the reflections in the water, and some of the moon jacket photos that we took playing around outside, because we've got a pond. I noticed that on some of them we were able to get a bit of a reflection of the light writing in the water. So I think that's definitely something I want to explore a bit more. Have a bit more of a play with. Really enjoyed that. And for the life of me, as I've been sorting out, moving everything to this bigger space, I've not been able to find all the notes and the book mock-up that I did for the Where Is Your Nearest project. So I haven't been able to find the prompts that I mentioned in the last video. I was really hoping to be able to have those and then share them with you, because I know I'd written quite a few ones which I thought would be really helpful, and I think I'm going to keep looking, and I'm hoping that I'll have them by the next time I see you, next time we have a catch up. But in the meantime, I think it's probably not that important that we have that list at this moment. It's really more about starting to get out and look for those bodies of water and just seeing what's nearby. And I think one of the things I've noticed is I've been paying much more attention to the water as I've been going past places with water. It'll stand out to me more. If I'm watching something and there's water, I'll look at it more often, and it's starting to, I guess, seep into my subconscious. So yeah, it's nice. It feels nice. And hopefully you have been doing some nice watery activities. Let me know what you've been up to or what you've got in mind. I've got a few other things that I'd like to do before the end of January, but to be honest, like I said, it's not about putting lots of pressure in and trying to visit loads and loads of places. We're just easing into the year. And if you happen to be out and you notice somewhere that you think, oh, I really want to go and explore that. What's that waterway? Just go and explore it. And of course, be safe, be careful, and enjoy those moments. Yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to share with you this episode. I'm going to go and often waft around now in my moon jacket. And I think the next thing I'm probably going to make is something to wear for when I go swimming. An easy overrobe, like an overdress that you can go, just whip it off, nice and easy when you've got bather on underneath. When it comes to after swimming, back on and out. Yeah, that's going to be my next, I think that'll be the next thing I make. Yeah. Cool. Okay, take care of yourselves and I will see you again soon. Okay.